5, 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
Truly a wonderful evening to get out to that holiday lights parade. Thanks to everybody who waved at us tonight out on the streets. A gorgeous evening, a little on the cool side, but one of the milder holiday lights parades, a recent memory anyways. 26 right now in Bemidji, 31 Fargo, 29 in Grand Forks as temperatures are fairly uniform. Regionally speaking, this winter weather that's heading toward the Twin Cities not having a huge impact at this point on flight delays, but the brunt of the storm just getting into the Twin Cities as we speak. Heavy showers of rain pushing up through Iowa, and then we see snow. And you see where the dark blues are here? That's the heavy bands of snow. Some on I-29 south of Watertown. So if you're traveling there or if you have relatives traveling up from that direction, there's some travel trickery going on right now where the dark blues are. That's where we're having some more rapidly accumulating snow. A slide over to the Twin Cities. If you're on I-94, once you get to the east side of Alex, you're going to start noticing some slippery conditions. And we have band after band of heavy snow. Where you see the dark blues, that's some fairly rapidly accumulating snow to the tune of maybe 1 to 2 inches per hour. Where you see whites starting to show up here and south of Rochester into Wisconsin, that's ridiculous snow with snowflakes the size of Hutch's fist. And those really accumulate quickly. So heavy snow out there. The storm we're watching to impact the valley and the Dakotas still just now making landfall on the west coast. Winter storm warnings from the Omaha area up into the Twin Cities. Really, the Twin Cities will get the brunt of the snowfall from now into the morning hours tomorrow. So travel there will become difficult as this storm system continues to spiral its way east. For us, we'll have north winds and some of our far eastern counties, maybe the Hubbard County area, Wadena County. You might get some flakes from this. Other than that, it's not really going to be an issue for us unless you're driving in that direction. And we close out Wednesday with this storm system exiting. We'll have improving conditions, and it does look like quiet as we go into the holiday. Now, here's a look at snowfall potential from now on where you see the dark blues here. That's 6 to 12 inches, and this purpley stuff is bad news. That's, well, about 8 to 12 inches or more expected in those areas. Your forecast for here tomorrow, just gray. We'll have a northwest wind and cool temperatures in the 20s. All in all, fairly quiet for our Wednesday travel. Now, what we're watching takes place as we get into Friday. Now, first and foremost, our forecast models that go out to the medium range. One is the European model. We've been showing that the last couple of days, showing that the rain stays south. It's going to be cold enough for snow north. There's a big difference between this and the American model with respect to how far we get warm to the north. Now, if the snow starts, it looks like the best chance of it really getting going is late Friday and into Saturday. Ridiculous snow potential, ridiculous winds with this system. It's going to be very tricky for travel. And I do think that the western part of the Dakotas into the central Dakotas stands a very good chance at seeing some very lofty and lengthy snow potential with this system. The storm system spirals out of here by the time we get to late Saturday, Sunday, improving conditions. Now, the American model is a little bit different. It warms everything up way north. So Fargo, Grand Forks, we stay rain all the way into Saturday, and sometimes Saturday it transitions to snow. If this happens, it's going to be less shovel trouble for us as the storm moves through. There are still uncertainties, but with this type of system, the potential for 6 to 12 inches of snow is quite high, and Hutch particularly thinks that that chance is increasing in the western and central Dakotas. And in the eastern third of North Dakota, it would not be surprising to see some of us with a solid 6 to 12 inches of snow. Beautiful shot uploaded by Tom of the Barn there. No snow on that picture. Thursday, pretty quiet for your Thanksgiving Day celebrations, 31 degrees. Now, Friday, it begins to get tricky, particularly late. Saturday, almost a 100% chance of precipitation, heavy bands of snow. Travel could be impossible in locations. Stay up to date with the latest. We cool off for the last half of the weekend.
All right. Thanks, Hutch.